Hello guys, welcome back. Now today, we're going to be discussing the latest rumor on the block, the Leafs and the Sens potentially discussing a Zaitsev for Ceci trade. Now it just broke that we might see an Ottawa Senators and Toronto Maple Leafs trade involving Nikita Zaitsev and Cody Ceci. So what are the trade details and what's with this trade, and when will this trade actually be announced? Watch till the end to find out. Now firstly, we got an Elliotte Friedman tweet saying that Ottawa and Toronto are working on a Zaitsev deal. Might not happen in the next couple of days, but it's in the process. And then after that tweet was tweeted, we then had CJ, Chris Johnson, end up going and saying that Ottawa and Toronto are not just working on a Zaitsev deal, but working on a Cody Ceci and a Nikita Zaitsev deal in the same trade. Now, Chris Johnson said that this will make sense, especially after his bonus is processed, Nikita Zaitsev bonus is processed, which is on July 1st. So we'll likely see this trade happen around then. If it is officially announced, we'll likely see it go to the NHL board and be officially approved. I think that's when we'll see the trade. Obviously, Chris Johnson does agree, and it makes sense. But the offer, the potential of a Cody Ceci and Nikita Zaitsev trade just makes me so happy. Some of you guys know I'm a Maple Leafs fan. They're my fourth favorite team in NHL. Even without the whole implications of the Maple Leafs getting rid of Cap, I am so happy that this trade might actually be a thing. When you're just talking with people about a potential meme trade, this is what is it. I mean, maybe you put in Roman Polak in that meme trade, but this is the meme trades of all meme trades. Cody Ceci and Nikita Zaitsev, all in one trade. Now, it's good to know that this is not officially confirmed yet. This is not an official trade, but Elliotte Friedman, Chris Johnson, both saying that this is probably going to happen, means that it's probably going to happen. And again, that makes me so happy. While it isn't official yet, it pretty much is official right now. This is a very intriguing deal for both teams. If it does end up being Nikita Zaitsev for Cody Ceci, 1-for-1, that would be amazing, not gonna lie. But for the Toronto Maple Leafs, they get a pretty handsome sum. I think if they get this trade 1-for-1, it's a pretty good trade for them. Again, getting that Nikita Zaitsev contract off the books is fantastic for them. I think it's 5 more years at like 4.04 or 4.025, whatever it might be. They get a big contract off the books though, and Nikita Zaitsev wasn't really a guy they were using too much. He's fantastic on the power play, but they weren't giving him power play time either. So in that situation, he wasn't really fit for Toronto anymore. He had a great rookie season and could go off, definitely if he has more power play time and just time on ice overall. And for the Ottawa Senators, getting rid of Cody Ceci, one of their worst defensemen in a pretty bad defensive pool, is also pretty decent for them. For Toronto, giving away a guy like Nikita Zaitsev, getting a guy like Cody Ceci might seem bad, but they can just not sign Cody Ceci. He's an RFA this season, so we'll see if they actually do anything there. If this trade does happen, I really don't see him being a Maple Leaf. I think they'll trade his rights, do whatever they can to not get a guy like Cody Ceci on their team. I think this is mostly just a cap dump, getting rid of a guy like Nikita Zaitsev. I think that's the main goal here. With Toronto, how many analytics departments they have, how much they are delved into stats, I can't see why they would get a guy like Cody Ceci and actually want him on their hockey team. Even if this deal is finalized, I think we will see another trade. Probably Cody Ceci going to a team that needs meh defense, I could assume. And when it comes to Toronto, I think Cody Ceci is probably going to want upwards of $3, $4, $5 million. And Toronto, trading Nikita Zaitsev, obviously does not want to take that contract on. So I think we will see another trade in this process, and it might just be the first of many trades. But I think the big winner in this trade is Nikita Zaitsev. Again, he wanted to trade. He asked for a trade about a couple of weeks ago from Toronto, and while Ottawa is no real good team to be with, he will get a lot of opportunity. He might be their best defenseman besides Shabbat, obviously, on that team right now, and that's saying something. He'll likely get a lot of power play time, a lot of opportunity, and for Nikita Zaitsev, that is the thing that he needs most. He needs an opportunity to succeed, to really get those points back up, especially even strength. So when it comes to Nikita Zaitsev, I think he'll do well in Ottawa, even if the team is absolute garbage. From what we've seen so far, it seems like negotiations between Ottawa and Toronto are pretty far along right now. They're very hard on discussions, and it seems like the deal is very close. It might already be done, and we're just waiting on that July 1st for it to actually be announced, officially at least. And I can at least see that happening. Again, in the next couple of days, we'll see a lot more information come out, but right now, Cody Ceci for Nikita Zaitsev looks like a very real possibility. It's honestly just insane to think about that Nikita Zaitsev and Cody Ceci could be together in a trade somehow, some way. The meme trade that everybody speculated about, everybody just memed about, everybody didn't really think was actually going to happen, it probably will end up happening. Of course, it is not officially confirmed. It is not confirmed because I have to put on my suit and be all professional, but this trade is a real possibility. I think it will go down. I think we will see this happen on July 1st. From what it's looking like right now, I think this will be confirmed in the next couple of days, and I am just so happy for this potential trade. Now, if Cody Ceci ends up signing with Toronto and actually becomes a Maple Leaf, then I wouldn't like to see that at all. But if this is Nikita Zaitsev being traded and then Cody Ceci being traded from the Toronto Maple Leafs to another team afterwards, this is basically the best scenario ever. And of course, for Toronto, having that RFA and Cody Ceci, they don't really need to pay him, while Ottawa will take on that huge contract on Nikita Zaitsev, which could rebound, who knows. But again, this is just the meme of all memes, and this trade would just be amazing to actually see happen. I don't even know if we've seen a funnier trade in NHL history. There might be some bad trades, and that might be funny to an extent, but like actual terrible player for terrible player, meme player for meme player being exchanged like this, I don't think we've seen it in this modern day of the NHL. I don't think we've seen this magnitude of these kind of memes players being exchanged, and it's just absolutely amazing. I hope it does end up happening, and for the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Ottawa Senators, I just want to congratulate you on a fantastic trade. Probably the best trade of the last decade, if we're being real. Ain't nobody got time for PK Subban. Ain't nobody got time for the draft or free agency. All we care about is Nikita Zaitsev and Cody Ceci. Let's be real. Whoever's watching this, let's be real. This is the only thing we care about. Nikita Zaitsev for Cody Ceci, and it will end up happening. Miraculously. I will also likely be making a video when this trade is actually broken on this channel, but I just want to talk about some of the rumors here, and very credible rumors. Again, Chris Johnson, Elliot Friedman, you can't get more concrete than that. Even though this isn't officially official yet, it pretty much is official, so probably expect this to be announced in the next couple of days, and especially on July 1st. But of course, with this video, I need to hear your guys' thoughts down in the comments down below. So let me know, what do you think about the potential trade of Nikita Zaitsev versus Cody Ceci and the potential trade that we could see there? If it does end up happening, let me know who you think wins this trade, the Toronto Maple Leafs or the Ottawa Senators. But if you guys want some more Grav videos just like this one, you can click on this card right here to watch my video on Mitch Marner, and if the Toronto Maple Leafs should let him leave. But that'll be it for today, guys. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell if you haven't already. Again, comment down below your thoughts on this absolute meme of a potential trade, and I'll see you guys next video or stream. Goodbye.